What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Sorry I'm late. I was looking at something. I see some of y'all are already in the building, man. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna be long tonight, y'all, because I got a lot on my plate. So I'm not gonna be here long with y'all, man. But I will be strong in my time. Let me move the TV angle out the way. It is open topic, but I do got a few things I want to cover. But I'm trying to read some of this stuff y'all already got up here before I get going. Double D, Bubba Seeds, Na Maria. See Bass Hacksaws in the building. Keandria, how you doing, sis? Dead TV, Matt Grill, we here, man. Yeah, but this is open topic, y'all. So whatever you got on your mind, let me know. I gotta do a little through the commercial breaks in real quick, man. Y'all go subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to our podcast right now. Got some big things coming up. Also, I need you guys to go get this limited edition of the new cover of the comic book, the Galactic Quest comic book. Same comic book, different cover. Only 50 copies being made, so move fast. Move fast or coming last. Some other things I'm forgetting about. Yeah, Rick. Hey, Rick. I needed that. I needed to get in there with y'all Wednesday, bro. I'll try to come again at some point, bro. Straight up. But you know they start New Fate Sunday. They back in New Fate Sunday, Rick. So here's what it is. Kid the Great. Hey, Kid. Yeah, man. When you want to come on, Kid? Kid, when do you want to come on, bro? You want to come on? You want to come on this week, Kid? Straight up. Say the word. Say the word. Underground Dialogue Podcast on YouTube. Kid, I hope you got my message too about the artist community meeting we having tomorrow. I hope you can come through, man. From 3 to 5. From 3 to 5. Come through, man. Come hang out with us. And hopefully on the next one we can get you to do a song or something. Okay, yeah. Let's get it on this week. Let's get it on this week, kid. Straight up. Yeah. All right, man. Open topic tonight. So whatever y'all got on y'all mind, let's get it on. I see my brother Marcus Israel is in the building. Brandon 91, Elizabeth. What's up, Elizabeth? Perez, James Drake. All the familiar names. I almost said familiar faces. I don't know what most of y'all look. I know what Rick. I know what Kid the Great look like. I know what Marcus look like. Most of y'all I've never seen, but it's nothing but love. So anything y'all got to talk about, let's get it on. And I'll drop some stuff online. You know what? Dead TV says, when is the next reaction video? You know what, man? My dad put me up on some game. He called me one day and said that my reaction videos to my own songs, he said they suck. His exact words, he said, man, I watched one of your reaction videos. He said, man, this is his exact word. He said, man, you are terrible. So it made me think about something. I can't do a reaction video to my own song. Even if it's a song I haven't heard in a long time, because I do have songs of my own that I haven't heard in so long that I really don't know what I'm about to say as I'm listening. I go, ooh. But he gave me a suggestion and somebody else echoed that same sentiment on here. I shouldn't call them reactions. I should just call them breakdowns. I should do breakdown videos of certain songs. Just break down the meanings and all that. So that's what it'll be. So the next one won't be labeled as a reaction. It'll be labeled as a breakdown. You know. Hope y'all feel what I'm saying. All right. Pat Warren says, "What's up with the album, bro? Man, look. I'm looking for something just for you, Pat. I can't find it. It's not in front of me. But I'm gonna tell you, Pat, we got one more song to record. One more song to record. And that'll be done this week. And then we'll have the album up for pre-order once we get the new site and the new order page up and everything. So one more song, and then it's going down. So it won't be long, man. Probably about 3 weeks from now, I'm assuming. Yeah. Nah, kid, you great. You straight. You are great, but you straight. Nah, because we already got the lineup set for this one. We'll be doing our artist meetings once a month. Every fourth Saturday, we'll be doing them from here on out, and we'll be bringing in different artists to do conscious, positive songs. It'll be just like one song. So I'll be sure to plug in on the next go round if you want to come through and get down with the family, man. What is the type? Bubba says, what is the type to be accepted as an artist around? What do you mean, what is the type to be accepted as an artist? See, the thing is, a real artist don't care if they accept it or not. They just do their art. And that's not to say they don't care, but that's not the focal point. The main focus of an artist is to just do their art, express it, get it out. And if it's good to the people will gravitate towards it, you know. But in reality, you know, when we come up with our stuff, we want y'all to love it. But as long as we love it, that's the first step. You know, if we love it, then it's a pretty good chance that's gonna project out to everybody else. Unless you just loving it and you really ain't that good, you know, you don't know it yet. In which case the people will let you know. What's up, Noon? I see you, my brother. Time for some knowledge. Yeah, man. Yeah, without a doubt, man. The new album is called Audio Optics. It'll be dropping soon, man. So all of y'all who have not jumped on the contact list, if y'all haven't jumped on the contact list to be notified when you can pre-order the album, that's my email down in the chat. And send me your email. And when it's time, I will hit y'all up. And that way you can order you can pre-order the project. We want to sell 10 million of these this go round, y'all. Not bad. 15 million. Yeah. Let me catch up. Open topic, y'all. What's up, AJ Preem? Oh, Keandria, I do know what you look like. That's right. That's 3. You sure right, Keandria. My bad. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon say, man, we love the reactions. Yeah, man. My dad said my reactions was trash. But he had a point. I should do breakdowns. Like in my book, Behind These Bars, that's all I do is break down song lyrics and song concepts. Who I got out of Charlo and Canelo? Canelo is the vet. Canelo got a little more experience. Canelo is the knock on Canelo is his footwork. The knock on Canelo is his footwork. And Charlo's a little younger. He ain't just super, super young, but he's a little younger, maybe a little more hungry. Charlo even said himself, he predicting a 12-round decision. You know, most fighters, that was interesting to me that he would predict a 12-round decision. Most fighters are, I'm going to knock him out. It's not going to go the distance. I'm going to knock him out in 4 or whatever. But he straight up said I'll predict a 12-round decision. So he had some respect for Canelo's ability and I guess ability to not be stopped early. But I don't know. I guess I still didn't answer the question. I'm gonna go with Charlo, because that's hometown, All right. Let me see. Y'all already on it. Cry Havoc says, I'm curious about the Tupac news as well. Yeah, I saw some clips, but I haven't watched anything or read anything yet, so I don't really have an opinion on that. Um, do I need some new music? I think I'm good on this one, but I'm gonna start on another album as soon as I get through with this one, kid. So it's coming. Y'all know Kid. Kid was on the Big Seven, y'all. Y'all see Kid the Great? He was on the Big Seven. We did the song Fix It. Kid the Great sung the hook on Fix It on the Big Seven album. I don't remember which particular album out of the seven that song is on. Yeah. Yep. Keandra came to the show, hung out. I kept out a little too late that night. Appreciate the support. No, I can tell you, bass. I can tell you why I'll be looking to the left because it's something on TV I keep glancing at. I have an interest in something on the television. So when I'm doing these lives, if y'all see me keep looking over to the left, that means I'm probably looking at a game or something that's tight, and I'm checking the score. I'm looking like, oh. So that's why y'all see me just doing that every so often. Pay no attention to me looking to the left. It's gonna keep happening. Yeah. Open topic, man. Open topic, man. What y'all got on your mind? I'm gonna be quick tonight, so let's get it in. There's something I'm forgetting. Big time. Something I'm forgetting big time, man. But it'll come to me. PTPCO, what is your opinion on the attention they are bringing to the whole Tupac? Well, like I say, I haven't dove into it yet to be able to determine, what my view of it is. I may dig into it and decide that I'm not gonna say nothing, you know. But and then especially if I dig into it and I'm not satisfied with the information, meaning that something may come out that I might not even believe. I might not be able to check out to verify. So it just depends, man. I'll be able to better speak on that once I check it. I've been seeing it, but I'm gonna tell y'all something else. This is another thing I want y'all to understand. See, y'all be thinking I be tripping. I've been saying in my music and saying for the longest, man, y'all need to leave Vlad alone, man. You know, and I don't know how deep it is in this situation, but man, and just even just in unrelated, just on a man, I wish these rappers would stop going on Vlad, man. I wish everybody would stop going on Vlad, man. Vlad is not for us at all. He's not. And he skillfully lures these guys into telling on themselves or telling on others or just putting something out in the atmosphere that doesn't need to be put into the atmosphere, man. And he don't care. His life goes on. So if you said something that is self-incriminating on his platform and these people backdoor and pull you and pull you out, man, he not coming to your defense to say, well, wait a minute, no, you don't have it, you done. And he's on to the next guy, interviewing the next guy, getting him to talk too much. You know, we got to understand, you know, see, the spell that's cast on us by these cameras and microphones. See, these cameras and these microphones, they cast a spell on you if you are not mentally equipped to understand the danger of them. Because once somebody bloop, puts a camera in your face, puts a microphone in your face, then we have this thing where we feel like it turns us into something that we're not, and we have a force field around the information that comes out of our mouth. Like, well, I'll just say it in the interview. It doesn't matter. You said it. So now they can use your very words. Anything you saying will be held against you. That ain't just from reading you Miranda rights. You know, they will go back and say, oh, well, yeah, well, here you are right here saying that blah, 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 blah. You know, all in the midst of an interview. No, man, some things are better left unsaid. Some things are better left unsaid, and never let anybody pressure you to feeling like, okay, well, because I'm on this platform, because even if they may have paid you a little something, you're not obligated to just spill everything that you know. You know, it's too many ways that can go wrong for you. It's not gonna go wrong for Vlad. Cause like I say, he's on to the next. He gets his views off of you. He's gonna get those views off of you, and it's on to the next guy. Let me see who I can set up next. You know, this dude is a snake, man. So I just wish that we would stop partaking on his platform, man. Yeah, see, Vlad is Jewish when it's convenient. See, there was a time Vlad was claiming to be an atheist. So the two don't go together. So if you're saying that you're atheist, then all of a sudden, when something comes out on you that that that's not favorable to you and your cause, and you can play the Jewish card. Oh, now I'm Jewish. Here's my Jewish card. You know, so now that's what I'm saying. He's a fraud. He's artificial. Because if you're a true Jewish person, if you're a person who follows the Jewish faith, then you absolutely believe in a higher power. But an atheist, by definition, does not believe in a God, does not believe in a higher power, unless I can play this card when I need it. So we don't know what he is. We know that his roots, he's rooted in the Jewish convert aspect of it. But whatever he is, he not for us. He's not for us. And the quicker that we learn that, see, we always make the mistake of funding and financing and fueling and supporting our own enemies. Plain and simple. We fund and finance our own oppression, our own enemies, everything. All because oh man, if I go on Vlad, that's gonna be a good look. Yeah, it's gonna be a good look until you start running your mouth. That's why another thing that I think a lot of our young artists, need to be schooled on is media training. See, when athletes come into the league, a lot of times, well, sometimes they receive what's called media training. In other words, knowing how to maneuver around certain questions that reporters may pose to them in order to get them to say something that's a sound bite that can explode. So when you watch guys talk, you could tell who has that kind of experience by the way they answer a question. And so, well, I'll give you an example. Like if they something simple, like if they say, well, man, y'all just won a great game. Now you got to wait for the winner out of this team or that team. Who would you rather face? What's the team you want to face? Because they want you to say, oh yeah, man, we want Miami, man, and to create some controversy. So the ones who understand that, they're like, oh man, it doesn't matter who we play. We're just glad to be there ourselves. You smart like that. That's training. What do you think about such and such? He beat up his girlfriend, and what do you think about that? Hey man, well, I don't have information on it. That's none of my business. I wish everybody the best. Yeah, you don't get into that. Oh man, you should have did that. She was the one. Nah. See, just because you have something to say doesn't necessarily mean you should say it. You got to know, you got to think. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, think 5 times before you speak. We ain't got past the first thought. We haven't issued out the first thought because cameras and microphones are so seductive that all somebody got to do is walk up on you and put one in your face. And we start talking. Got to be real careful with that because audio and video, hey man, that's forever, especially in this day and age with the internet. Look, you could post something on the internet, man, that was just insane on your own platform. And even if you kind of catch yourself and go, ooh, I might not should have said that. Let me go ahead and take that down. Let me delete that. Somebody already got it. Especially if you big celebrity like that, a lot of celebrities have posted things or there's been video that come out, and even if the platform takes it down, you got millions of people around the world. Somebody already pulled that video, and they got it. So yeah, when we took it off the platform, yeah, but that dude in such and such city, he got it. And it's 1,000 more people that got it. They put it on their platforms to get views. So we have to be real careful of to resist the urge to run our mouth. Even if it's something even if what you have to say is 1,000% true, don't mean you got to always say it. It don't mean you got to always say it. Appreciate the love, Bryson. So what happened to rapping in the rain? Well, we ain't been getting much rain. Appreciate the love, Lester Smith. Salute to you, as usual. We haven't been getting much rain, so it'll just be rapping. Ain't rapping in the sun. You got to understand, I live in Houston, so we just stopped getting 100-degree days a couple of weeks ago. Tell them, kid. We just stopped. The 100-degree days just ended a couple of weeks back. We've been in the hundreds since what, May, June? And it rained one day. It rained a few days ago. But I was about 3 or 4 in the morning. I was in here just like, oh, it's raining. Rain was like weird. I was like, is that rain? Like it was a new thing. Kaya said we got rain in Lufkin last week. You in Lufkin? You in Lufkin? Hey, man, I used to be in Lufkin all the time. My stepdad was from Lufkin. Oh, yeah, man. Kid, we did even when it's bad. Yeah, man, come on, man. Kid, the great. They're phenomenal, though. What you know about that phenomenal kid? Look, I'm asking him about his own song. I'm like, I bet you don't know about that phenomenal. Base Hacksaw says, I think K podcast beats most. Thank you, man. Come on, man. Even though y'all don't watch it. Thank you, man. Underground Dialogue Podcast. Thank you, man. And I'll be seeing you. You be commenting too. Even though y'all don't watch my podcast, I ain't mad because y'all cheating yourself. We know we dropping gems. We dropping gems, man. Y'all don't jump on it. I can't do nothing about that. I told y'all, man, we're not going to be on my podcast throwing water on each other and fighting and cussing and gossiping and Vlading people, trying to Vladiate. We don't Vladiate people on my podcast, man. Ain't no Vladiation going on my podcast, bro. No Vladiation. Yeah, I might drop y'all another one in one of these days, real soon. Grim Cook said, even when it's bad, has basically become my mantra. That's what I'm talking about. Man, we in here. Phantom Face Final watch the podcast. So do. My brother out there in Columbus, Ohio. One day, Phantom Face, I'm going to be out that way. I'm going to be in Columbus. I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to mess your head up. I say, bro, I'm a Columbus, man. Come get me. Come get me, bro. Yeah. Brandon say he watched the podcast. That's what's up, man. Salute. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, the J-Dog interview will be out this week. It's coming. It's coming. That's one of the best ones, man. We've done a lot of great episodes. We've had Scarface on there. We've had Young Star. We had Fifth Ward Boy. We have some great people on the podcast so far, not to mention some great topics that we've covered on our own. But that J-Dog interview, I keep saying that J-Dog interview, that was spiritual, bro. I can't wait till y'all see that one. Yeah. Nicosia Hard said she watched and enjoyed. Yeah. Okay, we got some verifications. Verifications. Yeah. King to Nameless says Grand Deception might be the greatest rap song in history. I appreciate that, man. If one person give me a vote, that's all I need. That's all I need. Crypt Keeper Backdoor and verify. Who's that lady? What's up, who's that lady? Who's that lady? In the building. Xavier out there in Salt Lake City. Jermaine, here's the podcast, Jermaine. Bang. See, I can't be mad at Jermaine. Jermaine kept it real. Jermaine said, man, what's the name of the podcast? I did not know you had one. So you didn't know. See, if you didn't know about the podcast, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's not your fault. That's on me. I mean, I got to promote it better. Get the word out better. So yeah, that is. It's called the Underground Dialogue Podcast, Jermaine. Go check it out. You got about 20-some episodes to catch up on. No doubt. Cosmic Chaos is in the building. Who's that lady? Nayeli, is that a new one? Is that a new one? What? What, the podcast? What you asking me is what is a new one? Nayeli. AJ Preem is in Dayton, Ohio. Bug Powder Dust says my favorite song from you is Hearing Dub. Man, Bug powder dust, you all right with me. You are all right with me. Hearing Double is one of my most slept on songs, bro. I practically wrote a whole chapter about that song in my book. Hearing Double, man, the world slept on that one. The world slept on that. I said, you're not the first person to mention this, and this is not the first time I've expressed my displeasure about the neglect that song has received. Nobody has ever done what I did on that song, man. Already, what you doing tomorrow, man? Come to the ARC meeting at 3 o'clock. Come to the ARC meeting tomorrow already. I ain't seen you in a while, man. We kicking it back off. What better time to come than to come through? We're going to be at the mosque. You know what the mosque is. We'll be there at 3 o'clock. Thank you, Bubba C. Bubba C says very good content. Thank y'all, man. Is that Helly Hex? Yeah. I'm trying to get my promotion game back up, man. Well, up. I ain't going to say back up. Trying to work on, trying to get better. I have people in place that's going to help me now. Xavier said, have you re-upped on the books? It's coming. The order will be placed tomorrow. So I'll have my books back in stock in about, this dude gave a home run. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah, I'll have them back in stock in about a week. Not about 2 weeks. Be safe side, about 2 weeks. Watching these Astros, y'all. So YG Muhammad, how about your classic vintage folders of poetry in the NOI college? I don't know about the NOI college, but yeah, man, I got 15 folders. See, when we did this song that led to this comic book, see, it's called The Galactic Quest for the Mystic, 10 volumes. I only had 10. See, I have documented the amount of rap folders that I've had pretty much all throughout my career. How so, you might ask? I dropped an album in 2007 called Book Number 7. That's when I only had 7. I had them all laid out on the ground. Right? When this came out, it was the Galactic Quest for the Mystic, 10 volumes. I only had 10 at the time. So I think now I'm at about 15. I think we have 15. 15 books full of songs and lyrics. Nakashia Ha, you like that On in the Hood video? Appreciate that. It's a cool little hood video. Joyful Noise, any way to still get your comic. But yeah, Joyful, that's what I'm telling y'all. That the one I just held up, it's a limited edition. You got to move like yesterday. And I ain't saying it just to try to sell it. I'm just telling you too, we only did 50 copies. I just put the website down. Martial Arts Productions.space. You got to move now because it's going to tell you how many is left on there, you know. You know how they say on them infomercials, act now. Supplies are limited. That's the truth. Yeah. Look at kid dropping it. Look at kid's resume, man. Look at his resume, man. You can't beat that, man. Look at that resume. Look at all these people that the homie done worked with. See? One of our best kept secrets in the city that don't need to be a secret. Yeah. Yeah, they better get the book, comic book, when that's gone, it's gone. We ain't doing no more of those. That's it. Ain't gonna be with 50 of these in the world. AJ says, no matter who is in office, America will always have the same problem. That's a fact. Because America has no desire to fix its problems. Nice. See, there's no benefit in solutions in this world. Definitely not in this country. It's kind of like with sickness and disease and all that. There's no benefit in the cure. There's no profit in curing an illness. The profit comes in the medication and the treatment of the illness. So we've been hearing about the same sicknesses for 8 billion years, and they steady pouring money in for research, but nothing's getting fixed. So now it doesn't matter who sits in the seat of the president. It doesn't matter because nobody takes into account the shadow government. Nobody takes into account who really runs the country. The guy that steps out there and waves his hand and all that, he just a guy. The faith and hope, Matthias, should be in God. See, because this nation in this world is acting contrary. It acts in contradiction to what God wants. So for us to steady be putting our hope and faith in candidates who are agenda driven, and that agenda doesn't line up with what the creator wants, then it's like we going against him too. Now, if in our blind ignorance, we voting because we just feel like, okay, we're just trying to make it better. But all you gotta do is dig a little bit beneath that surface, and you'll see that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. See, that's why it's always sad when I see us fighting and arguing about which political affiliation that we have. It's like, why are we arguing about that? That's crazy to me, man. Well, I want to get stabbed with a knife. Well, I want to get shot with a gun. That's what that's like. That's what that argument is like. I want to get slapped in the face. No, man, I want to get punched in the stomach. My punch in the stomach is going to be better than your slap in the face. Man, you crazy. That's what we're doing. We are arguing about individuals who have no real concern for your struggle. He who runs the money runs this country. Yeah. And them bankers got that on lock. And they don't even have a good grasp because the economy is on life support. The dollar is in free fall. So, even those who seem like they're in control, this thing is on the way out, man. This thing is going beep, 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 beep. And sooner or later, beep. That's America, man. AJ Preem says, no, Matthias, God would turn things around, not Trump. That's a fact. He can't do, man, come on, man. Look, let me explain something to y'all. Anybody who always, no matter where they go, they bring negativity and turmoil and chaos erupts, and it's always controversy and division, and that's not of God. It's not. That's the best way to do. If we go, oh man, well, he's a no. It don't matter who you, a politician, plumber, whoever you are. If everywhere you go, everything you involve yourself in, every time we hear you, it's chaos and controversy and problems, and that's your vision right there to say, okay, even if I do like this guy, something is off about him. Something is off about her because it's always a problem. Now, there is a such thing called good problems, because you have people who they bring controversy, they stir up the masses, but they do it based on a righteous agenda, a righteous platform, because their controversy and chaos that's getting stirred up is based around their attacks on the so-called powers that be. So they attack the powers and speak truth to power and expose falsehoods about the powers. Then the powers clap back to try to discredit the person who they know is telling the truth about them. Different kind of ball game. But I can't put my faith in a political figure who is always saying something or doing something to bring more problems. No matter who he is, no matter who she is. That's a sign. That shows you right there. That's not who you need to be rocking with. But do you? Do you? DJ King said we should not vote and starve the system this Thanksgiving and not work for a day. Well, you know, that was a campaign back in 2015 put together by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and it was called, man, my memory just blacks out, but it'll come to me. But anyway, the objective was to not spend no money. We ain't going to Black Friday. We ain't participating in the holiday thing where you go and spend all this money, where they do this rollout that starts in October with Halloween. I'm sure at your local grocery stores, we in September, at your local grocery stores, you already seeing Halloween displays in the stores. I'm sure you're already seeing it. They already lining your brain up. Oh, Halloween, a whole month away, right? So once Halloween is over and you spent all this money on candy and costumes and pumpkins and what, no time of the year do you eat pumpkin. Then once that's over with, we got to roll out Thanksgiving now. So now that Halloween display turns into turkeys and pilgrims and all this different stuff. And hold up, get that out the way. Time for the big one. The big one in December. Got to get Xmas going. We got to get Christmas going. But that's the big one. And the big one rolls us into New Year's. So it's like a 4-month rollout of all these days, the big economy push with all of these days like Black Friday and all that mixed in, all for money, all commercialized. Anything that was supposed to be a so-called holy day, that's where the word holiday came from. Holy day, that ain't nothing holy about. It's all for money. So when the minister laid that initiative out, it's like, no, we're not going to spend no money during this stretch. And the statistics showed a drop in their annual intake that I believe was directly related to those who participated in that boycott. So it's not something that's new. It's just something we have to continue to do, because that is one of our biggest weapons. Our biggest weapon is our unity. But that's a component of our unity. If we decide, okay, man, this store over here on the corner been mistreating Black people and bleeding our dollar, never gave nothing back to the community. If we decide, well, man, you know what? We ain't going in there no more. Choke them out. Just like you said, choke the life out of them. Because that's a show of unity, but it's also a message to anybody who doesn't, if you don't respect my flesh, you don't get our dollars. Plain and simple. If all we are is hurry up and buy, get out the store, following you around every aisle and all that. No, you don't get out. I can't. Look, I was in the store last week. True story. This was last week. And walked in the store to get some junk food, right? And this sister walked into the store. She walked into the store and went towards where the restrooms were at, right? So 2 seconds later, she comes back up and she tells the man The ladies' restroom is locked. Can I get the key? The dude that works there, he say, use the men's restroom. That's strike one. Now he tells this woman to go use the men's restroom because he don't want to give her the key for whatever reason to go into the ladies' restroom. She says, well, what if a man walks in while I'm using the men's restroom? He never looked up. He just looked like whatever, you figure it out. So I say, man, that's disrespectful, man. I mean, what kind of response is that? So it clicked on me. I say, you know what? I'm not even gonna give you my money. I had my stuff on the counter. I left it on the counter and I walked out the store. Because that's the kind of look that and that's the way they view us. You know, they continuing. Now he did that right in front of me. You disrespect this sister right in front of another black man, just like I ain't worried about it because more black people gonna come in here and keep giving me money. And he's probably right. But he wasn't gonna get the little $4 and something that I probably was getting ready to spend that day. So those are the type of things that we have to have in our mind. And like, you know, we can't be the type to say, well, it ain't my mama. Because she had a valid point. Why would you tell a woman to use the men's restroom? You know, because you don't have any respect for our women. You have no respect for our women. You wouldn't tell one of your women to do that. And how would you feel if somebody told one of your women to do that? You wouldn't tolerate it. I see you, Nakashia. They got my comic. See? Patrick Clayton says, I don't celebrate them pagan holidays. Yeah, man. They're celebrating that homosexual stuff. Well, you say you talk about a figure that brings chaos, Farrakhan, man. But keep in mind what I just said. So you didn't listen to nothing I said. I said that if you have an individual who it's different kinds of chaos, bro. It's different types of controversy. See, when you have productive controversy, productive stirring up versus non-productive, that's what distinguishes one man from the other. So if you have a person that is speaking truth to power, like what I said earlier, see, Mr. Farrakhan's controversy comes in because he's an individual who recognizes what these so-called powers are doing to the masses of the people, the poor people, black people, brown people, poor white people. He recognized the injustice and points out the injustice. So in turn, the people that are in power, they say, okay, you know what? This man is telling the truth about us. We don't want that truth to be known. So we got to put out a slander campaign against this man. We got to turn. See, the controversy is also fueled by media because they're going to say some things about the minister in order to discredit him and try to take people off the focus of the message that's coming out of his mouth. So that's a big difference from attacking this group, that group, riling up people to go storm into the Capitol. You know, it's a big difference now. It's a big difference. Dividing people, it's a big difference. Now, if truth divides you, that's on you because that means you got in your feelings. That means you got in your feelings. If somebody tells a harsh truth, and then you, oh man, that means you got in your feelings. So that's not on the messenger. The messenger's job is just to deliver the message. So you can't compare Farrakhan to one of these politicians. You just can't do it. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna fit. See, LW, they got the Christmas set up at Costco already. Well, they skipped over Thanksgiving and Halloween. They're going straight to the. They're going straight to the meat and potatoes. Dan says, put Bush in prison, and I guarantee he'll sing like a bird. Man, I forgot all about Bush. What to sing about? What Bush got to sing about? I forgot. Man, there's been so much crazy stuff since Bush was gone. People forgot how much of a serpent Bush was, because all these cats that came after him. Phantom Face said, I can't vote for who I've never met. JRE 2025. Who is JRE? Who is that? Mike Nice. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, man. Man, we better put our faith in God and God alone. I don't know why we keep thinking one of these dudes is going to save us. I don't know why we keep thinking that one of these liars is going to get up there and going to save the world. We fall for it every time. I'm tired of even having this conversation. Every election season, watch. You're going to see people all on social media going back and forth. It's somebody that ain't even in the, that's not even in the conscience of the people yet. We don't even know who he is. He coming up in the ranks. And they're going to put him out front. And everybody's going to be, whoever jumps on that ship, everybody's going to be, oh, he's the one, he's arguing and going to war behind. These people are not elected, they're selected. Have you heard about the 45th being the last president? Number of completion for those who reject the chief cornerstone. No, I haven't heard about that, but I just know, I feel like I know where America is in prophecy. So by the fact of being taught by the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, where America is in prophecy, we right in that time. So it can't be too many more presidents coming down the pipe. It's hard to believe we'll be, yeah, you know, and then, ladies and gentlemen, the 53rd president of the, that's a long way away. This thing is crumbling, man. R.I.P. to Pimp C, king of country rap tunes, like knocking those down. Yeah, man. Salute to the pimp. Spikey says, I feel like a criminal. I'm funding terrorists with my taxes. Domestic terrorism. Yeah, man. I ought to tell you. Where you at, Xavier? You in Salt Lake City? I came to Denver this year. We had a show in Denver, Colorado, and the homie Bryson, he came all the way down from Salt Lake City. Ain't that right, B? Didn't you drive from Salt Lake City to come to Denver this year to come hang out with your big brother? Appreciate the love, Joyful Noise. Joyful said, just ordered. I mean, we won less. Let me catch up, y'all. I'm all over the place. Marty Marr. Marty, man, come to the mosque tomorrow. Come to the ARC meeting. I'll hit you up on, you still on Facebook? I'll hit you on Facebook with the information. Yeah. The Day of Atonement. Universal Mother of All said, it is holy, unholy. Yeah, at least you got a holy in it, huh? It's holy, holy. They got a hole in it. Yeah. Do you agree that it seems like Illmatic is the only Nas album that heads care about? Yeah, it's his best album, but not his only good. Well, I mean, I think that's something that a lot of artists go through. Most artists go through. Your first work, right? Your first project, that's when you are at your most hungry, passionate, motivated version of yourself, right? In most cases. Because most of the time when an artist drops their first album, they are under the pressure of, man, this is my first time out. I got to hit them hard. I got to come with something that they're gonna remember. I can't lay an egg on my first project. So that's why most fan bases will always gravitate back towards an artist's first album. Man, yeah, his other stuff is good, but he'll never make nothing like that, blah, 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 blah. So you hear that about a lot of rappers. They do it to me. There's no way Stories from the Black Book is my best album. It's not even close. But the sentimental value that people place on certain projects based on where they were in their mind and in their life when they were introduced to that album, it's going to always stick. So to me, KRS-One's best album is Criminal Minded. But I don't personally believe that if you ask KRS-One what his best album, I don't believe he would say Criminal Minded. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't believe he would say that because being as great a rapper as he is, I know in his mind, he's like, well, man, I made way better stuff, way more profound, deeper, more polished, great material since 1987. So a lot of times an artist would take offense. It's like, you think that's my best? But an artist can never argue with a fan's perspective because that perspective is always going to be based on where they came and where they met you at, what's going on in their life at the time. Yeah, I remember that came out, man. My son, I just had my son, man. They connect. So, Illmatic is the classic. Criminal Minded for KRS-One, that's the classic. Name other artists who have dropped something that's been consistent, still putting out music today. That's the classic. But to the artist, he's like, you're almost insulted. I don't know, man. Like I said, I go through that too, man. I got 50 some albums, and somebody will mention something I did in 95. I'm like, so that means to me, you either haven't been listening or that's just your opinion. I can't argue with you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to like none of my albums. Yeah. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. Who said that? Yeah, he came out with an album called Stillmatic, right? How much time was in between Illmatic and Stillmatic? I need the Nas fans to give me the actual on that. Bay says, I hate going to work for other people and they unappreciate my hard work and over effort to complete tasks. We don't get paid to work harder in management, power. Well, see, that just says you need to figure out a way to work for yourself because we spend the majority of our life as working people giving our blood, sweat, and tears and our 100% to somebody else until you can't physically give no more. And There's not much of a compensation after that. So, if you catch that now, if you understand that now, you need to be figuring out how to transition into a world that all of that hard work and that extra over the top effort goes to your benefit. Black business, black land, black everything. Black business, black land, black everything. Come on, Patrick. That's right. Yeah, kid. Yeah, see, Danger Zone. See, look. I appreciate when people mention Danger Zone, the Story from the Black Book, but I'm like, man, those albums, Stories from the Black Book is 30 years old. It came out 30 years ago this year, 1993. Danger Zone is like 28 years old. It's like having grown children. In the 30 years since I dropped that album, I put out material that I know is 10 times better than that album. But I got to humbly accept the love, you know. Like I say, you don't have to like none of my albums. Yeah. We need to stop buying designer. Yeah, we need to start supporting our own designers. We feel like if it ain't got that polo on it, if it ain't got that Gucci on it, that Louis on it, Balenciaga, if it ain't that. See, we brag about other folks' stuff. Oh, this Balenciaga. What you talking about? Man, what you talking about? Oh, this a Rolex. Like that just validates it. Like this, that makes it just greater. Like we do that. I want us to brag on what the little homie put together. This big boy bed, man. Yep. Hmm. Sean Morgan says that Long Short Way was a classic. Yeah, man, that one got slept on too. That one got slept on too. Shout out to the homie Big Pup. That one got slept on too. 704 Joe says, get them to the mosque. Stop watching what they wear. I haven't heard the Nas album. I haven't heard. I haven't heard. I haven't heard much Nas stuff. Nayali says, I miss deep songs with human meaning and emotions like struggle and love. Difficult to listen to pop about ass and drugs. You a poet and didn't know it. Yeah. These days, y'all, it's like walking through a store. You looking for some tennis shoes. You just gotta browse and find what you want. You're in the grocery store. You just gotta walk around your basket and find what you want. We gotta do the same thing with artists. Gotta find the artist that fits you. Gotta try them on like you're in a dressing room. Gotta find artists that fits you. And in this day and age, I can honestly say, man, with YouTube and all these different social media platforms and TikTok, or Instagram, whatever, man, your artist is out there. So we really can't put all the emphasis on the mainstream and the commercial side of things because we have an absolute choice to just say I'm blocked. I don't even listen to the radio. I don't know who's out, what's popping. I might come across something here and there, where you can't escape it. If it's popping so hard, you can't escape it. But hey, man, your artist is out there. They out there. Whatever kind of rap music you looking for, somebody doing it. Just got to get in these little rooms and find out. Sean Morgan, I appreciate the love, Sean. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about doing a Patreon type of thing. Joyful Noise. I got to set it up. I got a publicist now. So maybe I'll be able to get some of that type of stuff going because, you know, I've been a one-man operation for probably, let's see, probably over 20 years. I've been a one-man operation. So it's only so much ground that I can cover as an individual. But now I got a couple of people in place that's gonna help me with that type of stuff. I already said, what was the song where the girl wanted $4 for a wing dinner and you told her they cost $5 now? Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember, man. God, can anybody help my homie already? I remember the line. I said in the song, I said wing dinners cost $5 now, but I don't remember. I have no clue what the name of the song, what album. Somebody please, if I got one of my diehards in here, one of my down to the bones that know all that stuff, see if y'all can help. Yeah. It gets tiring living in a society that values status. Yeah, yep. Unfortunately, that's where we at. Yeah, Brandon, I think I'm gonna do a. We're gonna do some live stuff too, Brandon. We're gonna start going live on some of the podcasts where it's not just a pre-recorded thing and y'all gotta wait for it to upload. I wanted to go live on the J Dog one, but we didn't. We wasn't set up for it yet. Shout out to my homie Keisto, my co-host. He just had a bouncing baby boy a few days ago. Shout out to him and his wife. God blessed him with a healthy baby boy. Hayden says, how spiritual are you? What got you into it? You talked about astral projection before. Was that exaggeration? Or are you really that spiritual? I ain't on that level. My spirituality is just based on my connection to the creator. You know, that's it. You know, I understand the spiritual connection that I have to God, and also still on a quest to master that spiritual side of myself, because the carnal side is always at war with the spiritual side. So the goal is to try to let God live in your house without dirt and dust and dishes piled up in the house that you got God living in. Timbo Slice, man. See, I stopped caring about gear a long time. Me too. I don't think I ever cared about it. You can go back, you can find pictures of me in the 80s looking like a bum. I've been dressing like a bum for a long time. I mean, I just don't, I get a lot of flack for that. But I just value other things, man. Just place value on other things. Not to say you shouldn't want to look nice and don't follow my example, y'all. It's time and place, though. I'm not gonna get all decked out to go to the grocery store. Not gonna do it. Not gonna break out some clean, fresh tennis shoes. Just nah, man. I'll put on some tennis shoes I've been having since 1962. I'm gonna run to the store and come back home. That's what it is. Johnny Ray Maceda. Solitary Confinement. Man, y'all, somebody tell me that song that I already is talking about. Yep. Exclusive questions during interviews from them. Yeah, man. We're gonna hook that up. We're gonna hook that up. LW, ain't nothing Hollywood about me. If I turn Hollywood, I want y'all to know they cloned me. Telling y'all right now, if y'all see me go Hollywood, just full in like, ooh, wow, man. Hey, ooh, wow. Why is he wearing that? It ain't me. They cloned me. Yeah. Appreciate that, King Two Nameless. Thank you for the love, man. All love, Hayden. Ancient Modesty says, I'm going back to sleep. I ain't far behind you. I told you I wasn't going to hold y'all long, man, but you know I wanted to hold my Friday night obligation to y'all. I got a lot of work to do, man. I'm writing album after album. Trying to tell you, man. You could also send out info about who's going to be on the podcast and email ahead of time. Yeah, man. We finna get on out. We finna tighten all them screws up, Brandon. I promise you, man. To get way more organized and way more. I would like to consolidate all of y'all who really rock with me. I want to bring y'all together as a core, as a unit. A lot of times I feel like my base, my audience in all aspects is just all over the place, spread out. That's why I always ask y'all for like your email addresses and all that, because I want to establish a database where I can consolidate all y'all to where whatever I got going on, I can bloop, I can blast it out. And all y'all who really, really rock with me, y'all rock with me. That go dollar bill right there. Dollar bill. What we looking like on the comic books, man? We got a few people that have been inquiring. A couple of people have ordered since we jumped on. Notice I still haven't took this one out of the, like the young people say, took it out of the plastic. Yeah. That's the, oh no, okay, my bad, Johnny Ray. I'm trying to find the song I already was talking about. I saw they clone Tyrone. I watched that. That was deep. At first I was like, then I was like, oh, okay. All right. I heard a few people give their spin on it, and I was like, okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, if y'all ever see me go Hollywood, it's not me. You know, all about the culture. You told us your upcoming solo project will release around the end of October. When will the SPC collaborative album release? We looking at, I want to say November. We're getting ready to do a video. We're doing a video to the first single next week. So we getting there. But as far as the release of the actual album, I'm going to say November. And that's just me guessing, because in this situation, by being the group album, it's not just my decision. It's a group effort. So we still haven't gotten together and settled on a release date and all that, because we got to get our little promo and roll out and all that going on. So, but it'll be this year. It'll be this year. Album been done. Yeah. Patrick Clayton went, shout out to your brothers then. I appreciate that. Get Ball and G on the podcast. Oh, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. You never know. Somebody said it. What was it already? I want to know too. I want to know too. Mr. Death Metal Audio Optics will be out in late October. Real quick, sooner than you think. But Mr. Death Metal, this is what I need from you. I need your email address. Send me an email with your email address. I'll put you on the contact list. Plain and simple. Yeah. Man, I don't know the name of the song, Frank. Yeah. Somebody help me, man. It's Cornerstone Convo. That's it? No, I thought. I don't know. I might miss that fight, death metal, because I got a long day tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff going on, daytime and nighttime events going on. So I might miss that the fight, but I'll hear about it. Believe you me, I'll hear about it. Dollar Bill, if you ain't doing nothing tomorrow, man, come to the ARC meeting. Come to the ARC meeting tomorrow, Dollar Bill. I just put the time and the address. It's our artist community meeting. We cranking it back up. Shout out to Dollar Bill for the audio optics. Change your ways. God dog it, that's it. All right, there it is. Somebody asked me what ARC stands for. There it is. Man, look. I did an episode on the podcast, Underground Dialogue. It's called The Pros and Cons of AI. Y'all go watch that episode. Y'all will see my current views on AI. And I was on a panel last week here at Rice University, and Dame Dash was on the panel. He was in town. And Dame Dash said, he said that, because he talking about the writer strike and all this different stuff. He said that if AI starts coming up with like good scripts and all that, he said he would rock with the AI. Now, I don't think nothing will ever be able to replace, human creativity, human interaction, the human element of creativity. And I've seen where somebody has said, well, AI, make a verse like this rapper. And the ones I've heard are really like generic to me. It's like they'll get in the atmosphere, the similar lane of that artist, and even when they duplicate the voice and all that, it's kind of like a watered down version of that artist and lyrics that they would say. So they get close, but you'll never be able to duplicate the actual human element. Now, what they could probably do, they could let the AI put something out there to lay a foundation, and then they could take it and tweak it. They can add the human element into it to adjust it and tweak it. But by then, the AI has already given them a base. You know what I'm saying? It has already given some, okay, I can go off of it. Because, a lot of people are going to be using it. Just plain and simple. Now, me being the dude I am, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't live with myself if I was letting artificial intelligence create my material. It's like, oh, heck no. No, I couldn't do that, man. That's not. Mm-mm. And like I say, AI can't out rap me no way. But if you watch the video, watch the episode, the pros and cons of AI, I didn't just destroy it. It's like anything. Just like Dollar Bill just said. It's about how it and what you ask it to do. Anything is beneficial. The internet can be good or it can be evil. Plain and simple. A toaster is great, but not if you plug it up and drop it in the bathtub. Not if you leave it on too long and it burns your toast. So, I mean, it's how you use it. But you got to be careful because part of the title on that particular episode, the end part of that title, I asked the question, are they setting us up for something bigger? So, Bay says water is good, but it can also drown you. Too much of it. You know, everything has to be used in a proper way. Do you think Chat GPT will ever match you in rap? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that some kind of AI thing? Chat GPT? Maybe you should battle it now. So if it ever gets good, you'll already won. Oh, what is that? Some kind of bot? Some kind of AI bot? Nayeli says, I have never seen you on the Underground podcast, unless I'm on the wrong one. You got to be on the wrong one because I'm on all of them. Look. How you spell O? That's it. It's not just the Underground podcast, it's Underground Dialogue podcast. Now make sure you put it in there the right way. Yeah, somebody asked me this earlier, Timbo. They said who I got. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna roll with the hometown boy. I'm gonna go with Charlo, man, but I don't know. And I sure can't pick a round. You want the round and the fashion. I sure can't pick a round, and I can't pick how it's gonna happen. Charlo himself said the distance, the decision. So he not even expecting to knock Canelo out. See, look, Xavier, can you take us through some of your brainstorm? That's what the book is for. I'll be re-upping on the book soon, y'all. What's up, Kay? You ever think about working with Andre Nicotina? I heard that. I heard of Andre Nicotina. I think y'all make a cold record. First of all, I appreciate the love, Rashid. Rashid Avant, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've heard of Andre Nicotina before. He's been around a long time. I can't say I've heard his music, but for his name to still be ringing, and for him to been around as long as I know I've been hearing his name, that means he got to be great. Okay, so chatbots are a new AI thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Appreciate you, Philip Hardy. Change your ways, yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I would feel crazy just walking some AI stuff in. And, yeah, man. Go ahead on and start the beat. I'm in the booth with just ready to drop an AI verse. Yeah, man. Go on and drop that beat. Let me spit this verse that that I just wrote. Man, I can't do it. I gotta strain my own brain, bro. I just gotta strain my own brain, bro. Yeah. Seeing me compose is more rare than a Sasquatch sighting. Yeah, man. Well, you saw it. People that's in my circle, man, that don't count. If you're in my circle, man, yeah, you'll see me get down. I might write on the back of a, I might write some lyrics on the back of a Walmart receipt. I don't care. Hey, now look, yeah, videos and all that. Yeah, that's cool. I ain't tripping. But you start doing it to survive. I'm like you done hit the wall and can't come up with no material no more. Yeah, man, you know what? Better go on and get with this AI then, man. I've been dry lately. You know how y'all think writer's block is a real thing. Writer's block is as real as Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Loch Ness Monster. It's all in your own mind. I guess I gotta go on with this AI, man. I can't think of nothing. Man, come on now. Come on now. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Brandon says, so if an AI observes space, it puts everything in categories that we programmed it to know. So if something new is out there, it picks the best category. Humans are different. Yeah, look, man. AI can never replace humans because I don't believe that a thing that is created can replace that which created it. AI didn't create itself. So to say, well, it's going to replace humans. No, humans created the AI. Now, that's why I say pros and cons. Are we being set up for something else? What's the end game? And like anything, if you use, I just feel like you got to know how to get in and get out, and get what you need, and get on out. Joyful Noise, I appreciate the love. Love you, big bro. Looking forward to the inner circle expansion you'll have cooking. No question about it. Need to Know is one of my favorite songs. I share with everyone. Salah and have. Appreciate the love. You have a good night too, Joyful Noise. Joyful Noise. That's a great name. That's a great name, man. Too many of us making aggravating noise. Too many of us making an annoying noise. So to have somebody who understands the importance of making a joyful noise. See, a joyful noise can resonate within other people and bring joy to them. Even though the joy is coming out, it's a joyful noise because the joy originates in us, and we, whoa, wow, like going to the concert, like being at church. Just don't start flipping down the aisle like Martin Mama when she caught the spirit. Yeah. Anna Monarcha says one came up with a bunch of poisons. So yeah, pros and cons. Pros and cons. It only knows what we give it until singularity. Attack of the Machines. Gotta be careful, man. Cause I know people who swear by it. Oh no, man, I ain't knocking that. Moderation. Oh yeah. Yeah, Scumbag got one on that dollar bill. I gotta look at the list though. But I know Scumbag got one on there. Without a doubt. Yeah, man. Will me and DJ Premier ever do the album? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Big Ock. There you go. Big Ock just hit the block. Big Ock just stepped on the block. What made me change? What made me choose the name K-Rino? It's just a nickname I had growing up. And when I started rapping, I couldn't think of a rap name. So I said, well, I'll just keep being me. Somebody had to be me. Might as well be me. Man, come on now. You just asked $1 million question. Cosmic Chaos says, who was Wicked Cricket? He got to be amazing. He was amazing. Let me explain something to y'all. Wicked Cricket is my OG. Anybody in the Houston area, they already know the greatness of Wicked Cricket. He's a H-Town legend in the rap game, in the promo game. He's one of the guys who, when I was first starting out, his name was already big in the city. And this is before any rappers that we know now that come out of Houston. And he was already big in the city doing his thing. And we all looked up to him. He was older than us. And we all looked up to him. He was like the first rap celebrity in this city. So we all hold him in high regard. He passed away in 2015, I think. 2014, 2015. He passed away. But we always honor him. I have a song that I did called Keeping Your Name Alive, and that's dedicated to Wicked Cricket. So y'all go, Lemmy. Y'all go and check out the song Keeping Your Name Alive. Let me show y'all something real quick. Okay. Okay, now follow me. You can't see it because it's a glare. But see this pen in my hand? You see this picture right above the globe? Look at that picture right above the globe that I'm pointing at right there, right? That's Wicked Cricket. That's him on that picture. See? Everybody don't just get on my wall. But that's my OG. Wicked Cricket, man. You can't see him that good. This is what you do. Let me give you the brief lessons as much as I can. Stay on YouTube and go pull up my song in a video called Houston Is. Go look at the video called Houston Is. Everybody who ever seen that video, go watch that video, and you'll see I gave a big shout out to Wicked Cricket in that song too. Everybody in the city, they know Wicked Cricket. That's just OG status. Where's the lemon? Matter of fact, look, Rapper K just walked in the chat. In the video, when I mentioned Wicked Cricket, Rapper K is the one holding the picture. He the one holding the picture of Wicked Cricket. So go to Houston Is on YouTube, watch the video, Cosmic Chaos. You'll see that clip of Wicked Cricket. But I got a song called Keeping Your Name Alive. That's about Wicked Cricket. He just an OG. Type in Wicked Cricket on YouTube. It's a lot of footage of him. A lot of footage of him talking, giving game. You know, he was a character, man. He was a different kind of dude. Hey, man, y'all give my brother Rapper K the OG salute. Everybody give my brother Rapper K the OG salute. Power fists, 100s, peace signs, strong arms, just love. Anything that represents love, y'all shout out to one of the original SPC members, one of the first SPC members. He got a big show tomorrow night, opening up for Zero at the Scout Bar. Zero will be at the Scout Bar tomorrow night. So make sure y'all, if y'all are in the area. What's up, Doug? DJ Rick in the building. Wicked Cricket had to be carried on and off the stage towards the end. A true legend. Look, he had to be carried on and off the stage because even as sick as he was just like, man, I got to be there. He was doing it to the end, man. He rode it out to the end. He was at his lowest and still wanted to be at the shows. Not just that show. I saw him at several shows where he was doing the same thing. Yeah, man, that's our OG. I've been rapping 40 years, so I don't have many OGs because I've been doing it so long. But he's one of the ones that came before all of us. You know, we're going to be honoring him tomorrow at our ARC meeting. So make sure if you're in the city, make sure you come to the ARC meeting. That's the information. Is that T10? T10 saying they throwing everything they got at me, bro, but they pretending to act nice. They throwing everything you got. You gotta dodge and deflect. It's called Houston Is, Cosmic. Where's the lemon? Yeah, kid. You know, if you've been in Houston at any amount of time, see, you ain't gonna never get a better introduction than when Wicked Cricket bring you on the stage. Because he know how to get the crowd attention. He gonna make sure everybody pay attention to you. Even if he don't know you that good, he gonna make people think you bigger than what you really are. Man, everybody knows the OG. Much love to you, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. You've been rocking with your boy for a long time. You've been rocking with your boy for a long time, B. Y'all give Rapper OG salute. Okay, I see it. There it is. Okay, that's a lemon. Okay. R.I.P. to AC Chill. My brother. The great AC Chill. He on the wall too. It's just a little picture. You can't really see him. What's up, Mr. Rothschild? I can't pronounce the first name. You one of the real Rothschilds, man? We don't want no problems. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. Got a few more minutes with y'all, man. What's up, Torrance? Milwaukee in the building. Yeah. Yay. Alex Plum. Drop y'all locations, man. Drop y'all locations real quick. Madeline Clymer. Madeline, I got a book called Behind These Bars that I keep saying I strongly believe it should be in every high school and college writing class in the world. That could just be me just overhyping myself, but I really believe that. Darren B. Yeah, I've been hearing that. We've been talking about that a little bit, you know, but I can't speak on it because I don't know any information. But it's all over. UK, okay, Darren in the UK. Brandon is in Wisconsin. Boy, WTF TV. Zero signed. Did you sign what? How did you sign your soul in accident? What are you talking about? I ain't sell my soul. Zero didn't either. Maybe I don't know if that's what you're asking me, but that's what I'm getting out of it. Alex Plum in Mississippi. Cosmic Chaos is in H-Town. Big Op, South Bronx. Boy, WTF in San Antonio. Brandon in Milwaukee. Yeah. Anna Monarchy. Hey, Anna Monarchy, you still in Toronto? I'll be out there next week. LW is in the city of Dion. Boulder, Colorado. Okay. They be hating, boy. They hate Dion, boy. Dion just got so much pop. Dion got so much whip to him. They hate him. They conspiring. They want to see him fail so bad. Why? Why? Some people can't stand it. Mr. Rothschild is north of Fort Worth, Texas. All about the cultures out there in the boot. G County for $. How long you gonna be up, Dollar Bill? You gonna be up a little bit when I get off? I wanna go and try to set that up. Damn. See, Big Op, you just got here. We was talking about that earlier, man. Vlad, man, Vlad with them people, man. Vlad is them people. Quit talking to that dude, man. So a simple interview turns into something now. This man is, come on, man. When are we gonna learn, man? Man. You gotta listen to the song Valley of the City. You gotta listen to the song. See, my songs, a lot of times I create scenarios. They don't necessarily mean those scenarios are based on actual events. It just sets the scenario up to make you think about a potential event that you could be in, somebody that you know could be in, or somebody has already been in. But the words expressed don't necessarily apply to me personally. Look, let me explain something. If I had sold my soul, I would be living way larger than I live. I mean, it would just make sense. Why would you sell your soul if you're not going to reap the benefits of selling the soul? You ain't seen me pulling up in no Bentleys and Phantoms and walking into mansions and come on, man. You're going to sell it. Go on and max out. Yeah, man, these guys hate Dion, man. That's like, it's funny to me. It's funny to me because the envy and the hating is so obvious. It's like they can't even contain themselves. Like, dude, why are y'all hating on this man? My gosh, man. My gosh. Anybody that's shining and getting a look, a well-earned look, you mad. But you ain't willing to do nothing to get where they at. Or you don't have the talent to get where they at, so you mad. You mad at God and taking it out on them. They don't want to see a black man climb that ladder because next time it'll be team on. Yeah, that's coming. And plus, you got to understand too, they have these secret societies, even in like sports and stuff like that. These little good old boy clubs and all that. So, you know, this black man come in and he brash and confident and making a change, making a transformation, things and looking up. They ain't win but one game last year in the old regime. So they started out 3-0. If they don't win another game, they already tripled the win total from last year. So what can you say? It's a tough conference. He don't even have all the pieces in place necessary to really compete on the levels he need to compete with. It's a tough conference. So when he lost last week, oh, well, see, everything back to normal. Nah. What y'all expected? Yeah. It's that auxiliary said, I would never sell my soul. The devil is a liar and a thief too. Politics is the entertainment branch of government. You ain't lying, because boy, we are thoroughly entertained. Oh yeah, no, they hate Dion too. Trust me, they hate what he represents, and they hate him. He's the manifestation of the representation. They they don't like him. See, they feel like an N-word needs to stay in his place. He's too cocky, talks too much. Well, according to y'all, freedom of speech was legal in this country. Yeah, I saw the song with Zero and Shaq. I saw the video. Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna tell you the only thing I didn't like about this song, the one with Zero and Shaq. The song was jamming, but Shaq pronounced Killer Colleone's name wrong. I don't know how they did the song. I don't know if they recorded it together or if Shaq did the vocals and sent them in. If we was live in the studio, I would have had to say Shaq. Nah, say the man's name right, because that's a big shout out. So if Shaq says Killer Colleone, I want him to say that name right. He said Colakillion. He said it backwards. You know, he mispronounced it. Now maybe he'll say, "No, I did it on purpose." I don't know, but as a man, speaking as a man who is used to people mispronouncing my name, I've been K-Rino a million times in my career. I know the importance of somebody saying your name right, pronouncing your name correctly. If I had $1 for every time somebody called me K-Rino, I'd be rich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get on this song that's going to get like millions of views, man. This big platform, and I get on there and call you K the Grit. I don't call you Kid the Great. I call you K the Grit. He like, oh man, come on, man. But they say you had one job. I want to shout out to my boy K the Grit, man. You did your thing, bro. Much love. Rapper K. Hey man, I want to shout out to my homeboy Ripper K, man. Ripper K, boy, I'm telling you, man. Holla at me. I ain't gonna say Lemmy. What's up, Lummy? Lummy, what's going on, Lummy? Shout out. Keep doing your thing, Lummy. You be like, oh. So 5 million people like, man, who was Lummy? Who was K the Grit? He's like, man. Shaq was, he did go in, or Shaq was spitting now. Don't get it twisted. Shaq always could rap. So it's not like, it's not a thing where you look at Shaq like, oh, here's another one he do. Shaq been rapping. Shaq went platinum in the 90s, dude. Shaq was not Shaq was not a gimmick rapper. Shaq was rapping for real. Shaq was a real rapper, bro. So it ain't like his dude trying to play basketball and rapping. Like, nah, he took the craft serious. He respect the art form, grew up in it. He ain't some just new dude. Let me just try this rapping stuff. He from our generation, he from the generation. So this ain't something new. Lummy Lum. Yeah, now that's another thing too, kid. Ooh, boy, you do a song with a big artist, and you say, okay, yeah, this is cool. It's gonna help get my name out there, and they forget to put your name on the credits. I can't say that ever happened to me. But I can imagine how that feels. You know, kid, boy, they got Kid on that Michael Jackson, boy. Kid that landed on that Thriller album, boy. They come out with that Thriller album, and they done forgot to put my boy name on the credits. The album sold 40 million, more than that now. Very important to pronounce people's name right. You can say what you want to spell my name right. Because all I'm ever guilty of was rocking the house. But that's not what the rumor was all about. So then you could hear it from the horse's mouth. And right then and there, we could straighten it out. Because I don't get involved with he said, she said. Take my advice, quit while you ahead. Because just one day you might not laugh. And then your mouth write a check that your behind can't cash. Who is that? What am I rapping? Y'all don't even know what that is. Y'all don't know what that is. I bet Big Ock know what it is. Okay, Xavier. All right. Okay, I see you. Quick, too. Okay, Xavier. Xavier. Usually when I hit y'all with one of those, it take y'all a while. And I'll be like, oh, y'all don't know. Xavier came, boom. Title and artist. All right, Xavier. How old are you, man? That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Well, look, man. Oh, he 26? Hold on, man. You an old soul. You weren't even born when that came out. Man, you weren't even born when that came out, Xavier. That's what's up, man. Salute to you. He know about that big mouth. You must have had older brothers, a daddy that was playing that music when you was growing up. Tell me I'm lying. Because you got to look, 26 years ago, that was what you, so you was born in what, 97? You was born in 97? Yeah, that song was old in 97. So you just an old soul. Yeah, true hip hop head. I got you. Yeah, Rapper K, he had a daddy or somebody, but he say he was just his story, and he just because he came with it fast. He ain't had to think. Now keep in mind, this is how crazy that is. My homie already was in here a few minutes ago before you got here. He asked me about a line in one of my songs, and I ain't know what it was. I ain't know my own song. People in the chat had to help us out. So that's strong right there. Yeah, man. I do that a lot. I have to ask, hey, man, what song was that? I got to start learning about my own music before y'all think I'm using AI. Y'all gonna think I'm using AI. I remember the line he asked me about. I just didn't remember what song and what album it was on. The Lemon. An Organic Swifter. What's that? Man, if I gotta start writing raps with AI, y'all just come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Y'all gonna walk in the room. If I get to the point where I gotta start writing lyrics with AI, y'all gonna walk in the room. I'm just gonna be sitting in the chair like this. I'll be just like this. Just come get me. I ain't saying where to take me. Just come get me. Y'all gotta reprogram me. See? right behind my back, right under my neck, is a little door. You can, if you unscrew that door and peel, it's fake skin. You peel that skin back, open that metal door. There's some wires in there. You readjust them wires, get them right, and I'll reboot and turn back into myself. Turn back into myself. Hey, Robert K, bring Sydney to the ARC meeting if y'all can. Oh man, here we go. That's crazy. So you ain't Dr. Quinn. Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I didn't mean to hang around this long. I got to get back to work. Got to get back to work. Axiom Blur. I see you. Boom. This topic is catastrophic. I remember that one. Yeah. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later on, man. Peace and hair grease.